Hey guys, Juan Morales here, and on behalf of myself and Lucas Cepeda, I'd like to welcome you to this demo video where you can truly see the power that Traffic Bandit has to offer you. I've gone ahead and made some pages already so we can check out right away some of the killer features we have. One thing I want you to keep in mind is that none of these pages took me longer than 60 seconds to set up. Okay, so you're gonna see something amazing and it took less than 60 seconds to set up. So let's go ahead and get started. The first page we're gonna take a look at actually leverages one of the best features that we have in Traffic Bandit, which is the fact that you can actually use external content into your locker. Okay, in this case, what we've gone ahead and done is create a page that uses an article from CNN.com as the content that we're going to use. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out right away. As you can see here, okay, this is a post for CNN Travel, and it has all this information and all this stuff. And once the pop-up triggers, which would happen anytime now, right there, okay, you can see right away how everything changed. Okay, first of all, we have the background, which is a very compelling and powerful thing to have, because now that you have a background, you start creating the concept of the actual lock that you have. Okay, in this case, we're talking about using the background to actually help you sell whatever it is you're trying to sell, or help you promote whatever you want to promote in a way that looks very engaging to all your users, and they can really take advantage of it. Okay, as you can see here, okay, and let me just go ahead and unlike this and like it again. Okay, once I like this page, it automatically goes back to what it was supposed to, and now I can see the content and I can browse the site and everything works fine. And as you can see here, this is leveraging external content, which is an extremely powerful thing. So this automatically opens up a ton of possibilities that you can take advantage of, because you could look for videos, you could look for all sorts of compelling content online, and you can use that content within your site and display it to users and put your lock on top of it. So this is a very, very powerful feature, and that's why I wanted to tackle this one at the top, so you can really get a sense of the power that this thing has. Now, moving on over to when you have your own content, okay, the first thing we're going to look at is the time delay pop-up, which is similar to this one we've seen already, which is that after a couple of seconds of being on the page, then the pop-up all of a sudden shows up. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that out right now. As you can see here, this is my blog here. I have some videos in there, I have some text in there as well, and after a couple of seconds of me checking out this content, okay, the pop-up shows up again. Okay, as you can see here as well, we're using the full screen background, which looks amazing. Okay, and it helps sell the overall concept. As you can see here as well, we have YouTube video inside the pop-up, so you can put any video in here and use it to promote whatever you want to promote. And the content locker is still working. There's no way for me to get out of here unless I close down the window. And if I go ahead and like it, okay, as soon as I give it a like, it will send me to the next part of the process. Now, in this case, I've actually set it up with another feature we have inside Traffic Bandit, which is the opt-in form. Basically, what we want to do here is we've already gotten people engaged enough so that they shared the content. Now what we want to do is offer them some sort of gift or some sort of reward, so they can actually go in and put their emails in, and you can start using your autoresponder and either pitch them something else or create some relationship with them. I mean, sky's the limit on the possibilities you have here. Okay, so this is a working form. This one's actually tied up to Aweber right now, and if I go in and I type in something like demotestemail@gmail.com, okay, I can click on the button and it'll send me to Aweber, and it's telling me that thank you for subscribing and all this stuff. Obviously, this is something you can configure in your own autoresponder and tell them where you want to send them. But the cool part about this is it's sending you to a different page, okay? And it has the original page back here, and it unlocked it automatically. So this is part of the whole idea of making this a very easy experience for users, and once they unlock their content, they're able to check it out all the time, no problem. Okay, now the next feature I want to talk to you about, which is another trigger mode for this, okay, it's truly what's called the video hover. Now, as the video hover works, what it does is it doesn't lock the entire page, it just locks the actual video that you want to take a look at. Okay, this is an incredibly useful tool to have in certain niches, because whether your niche is very video heavy and the bulk of your content is in the video, maybe what you talk about in the text is not something that you really want to lock, but when people actually want to look at the video, then you already hook them with whatever text or whatever argument you made, and by the time they get to the video, you know, their impatience has grown very high, and now they're sold on the idea. Now they just want to see the video, and this makes it a lot more shareable. So let me go ahead and show you how this works right here. Okay, I've gone into this page, which looks exactly like the page we had before. Okay, except the title's different, Demo VH here, because of video hover. So as you can see here, okay, I have these two YouTube videos. Okay, as you can see so far, nothing has locked, nothing has happened. But as soon as I move over one of these videos, then all of a sudden you see that the video itself, not the whole content, just the video, gets locked. Okay, and it tells you that you need to share this or wait, and it tells you, you know, it gives you the countdown, it has the content, it has everything. So as soon as I hit the like button on this, it'll unlock. But I want to show you something else that's really cool about this. Say you have several videos on the page. Okay, you want to keep this locker going, because it's not fair that I locked this video, but if I have that other video below, that it'll, you know, that one will be unlocked quickly. So the way this system is set up is that if you go to the other video and you try to get on top of it, then it just moves the locker to that video. So as you can see here, okay, when I move up, this is unlocked, but when I move it to this one, then the locker moves on top of this one. So this is actually triggered by the hover method, and as soon as people access any of the videos that you have on the page, it'll just keep the lock going for as long as you have it set up to go. Okay. Okay, so the final method that I want to show you is something that we developed called the keyword hover method. What this does is it allows you to actually set up beforehand a couple of special keywords that you have on the page that you want to turn into links. Okay, so whether you have something like download, or whether you have the word free or something like that, and you know that that's a word that in your niche is going to get a lot of people to, you know, point their mouse there. Okay, this creates the sort of pop-up that you don't see up until the point where you actually hover on top of it. Now in our case, we've actually made it so that this word right here, the UT, okay, that you see right there, is the actual keyword trigger. Okay, as you can see here, I'm running through the whole content that we have here, no problem whatsoever. It's not triggering any pop-ups whatsoever. Now if I go in and I hover over this, all of a sudden, boom, it's locked. Okay, I have the cool background here, I have all the features here, so that you actually have to like it to get back to the page. And in this case, for example, if I go ahead and like it, okay, it'll just unlock the page. As soon as it gets the like, it unlocks the page, and I'm back to the content. I can read everything, I can check out the videos, I can do everything. So basically what you're seeing right here is an extremely full-featured plugin to generate traffic from social media and actually start building your lists, you know, creating this storm of traffic that can really put your site to the next level by just locking content and asking people to share it. Now, the reason this works better than anything else you've seen on the market before is because it's not just the pop-up. Of course, it's a pop-up because it actually pops up. But the reason we want to make it a compelling case is by using a background, by using video, by using multimedia, you're able to really create an engaging experience for your users that's not something that feels pre-packaged, but something that feels planned out and structured, so that you're actually looking for them to share more content,